Hello, Days of Our Lives fans. Welcome back to another exciting update from TV Days Drama Digest. If you're a fan of thrilling plot twists, intense emotional drama, and jaw-dropping reveals, you've come to the right place. Today, we're here to take you behind the scenes and into the turmoil that unfolds on Days of Our Lives for the week of April 28th, 2025. Brace yourselves for a roller coaster of heart-wrenching moments, high-stakes decisions, and life-altering turns that will leave you questioning everything. We've got it all, from a deeply emotional decision about adoption to the life-or-death situation facing Beau Brady, Peter Reckell. Read on for the full story. Johnny's inner battle. Is he ready to be a father? The week kicks off with Johnny DiMera, Carson Voteman, as he faces one of the most challenging crossroads of his life. As viewers know, Johnny has been grappling with the discovery of an unexpected pregnancy. Chanel Dupree, Raven Bowens, is excited about the future they could build together, but Johnny's world has been turned upside down. In an emotionally charged moment, Johnny confides in Belle Black, Martha Madison, laying bare the crushing doubts he's been harboring since learning about the baby. "I'm not sure I'm ready to be a father," Johnny admits, his voice trembling with uncertainty. "If my parents' toxic relationship and their bad behavior are somehow passed on to me, I'm afraid I could end up being a terrible father. I don't want to make the same mistakes they made." His confession to Belle reveals just how much Johnny fears following in the footsteps of his troubled family, but it's even more complicated than that. Johnny's insecurities about his own worthiness as a father are eating him up inside, and he feels trapped between his love for Chanel and the overwhelming responsibility that comes with parenthood. The situation becomes even more complicated when Johnny seeks the counsel of Marlena Evans, Deidre Hall. As one of the most trusted figures in his life, Johnny hopes Marlena can offer some clarity on the situation. Yet, even Marlena's calming presence may not be enough to quell Johnny's doubts. His fear that he might not be capable of being a good father is a wound that runs too deep for any words of reassurance to heal. In the end, Johnny makes the heart-wrenching decision to step away from the adoption. This decision isn't easy for him, and it will undoubtedly devastate Chanel, who has already begun to imagine their life together as parents. Will Chanel ever forgive Johnny for this shocking choice? And, more importantly, will Johnny be able to find peace with his decision, knowing it has likely broken the woman he loves? The fallout promises to be intense, and viewers are in for a raw, emotional journey. Tate's shocking twist. A ball invitation with a hidden agenda. Meanwhile, Tate Black, Leo Howard, is up to something unexpected that will undoubtedly shock Sophia, new character. Tate has been planning a special invitation for Sophia, and when he asks her to join him at the ball, she's intrigued and excited by the gesture. Despite being pregnant, Sophia decides to accept, eager for a brief moment of joy and celebration amidst the chaos of her life. But Tate isn't just inviting her for a night of dancing and fun. He has something more in mind. Tate has always been a bit of a wild card, and this time he's full of surprises. His invitation to Sophia comes with a request that will leave her stunned. What does Tate want from her? And how will this unexpected turn affect their relationship moving forward? Tate's thoughts on the adoption process will also play a pivotal role in the unfolding drama. He's made predictions about how things will play out between Johnny and Chanel, and Johnny's decision to pull back from the adoption will undoubtedly change the dynamics for Tate and Sophia. With everything in flux, Tate's motivations and his ability to predict the future of others will come under scrutiny, and the consequences of his actions may not be as innocent as they seem. As Johnny's decision causes a ripple effect through the lives of those around him, Tate's unexpected twist will add a new layer of complexity to an already tumultuous situation. Fans are sure to be left wondering what exactly Tate is up to and how his moves will shape the future for everyone involved. Beau Brady's health crisis, a life and death struggle, but the real emotional roller coaster of the week is centered around Beau Brady, Peter Reckell. After an eventful trip to Estonia, Marlena Evans and Stephen Nichols, received some devastating updates about Beau's deteriorating health. The news is hard to bear, and it's clear that Beau's situation is more dire than anyone could have anticipated. Hope Brady, Christian Alfonso, is understandably heartbroken when she receives the tragic update from Kayla Brady, Mary Beth Evans, and the weight of the news sends shockwaves through the Brady family. Beau, once a towering figure of strength, is now fighting for his life, and the family must come to terms with the very real possibility of losing him. However, there is a flicker of hope on the horizon, an experimental drug that could potentially save Beau's life. But will it be too late? As Kayla desperately searches for answers, the reality of Beau's health crisis becomes even more devastating. The Brady family must wrestle with the haunting question of whether the treatment will come in time to save Beau or if this will be their final goodbye. The sense of urgency is palpable, and each passing moment feels like a race against time. The possibility of Beau's recovery will hold the family in a fragile state of hope and despair. Can they secure the experimental drug before it's too late, or is Beau's fate already sealed? The tension surrounding his health will escalate to a breaking point, and the emotional fallout from this battle will affect every corner of Salem. What's at stake? The drama continues to unfold. The stakes have never been higher on Days of Our Lives. Johnny's turmoil over fatherhood, Tate's shocking twist, and Beau's life-or-death struggle will converge in a series of gut-wrenching and intense moments. As these stories unfold, the characters will be forced to confront their deepest fears, face the consequences of their decisions, and grapple with the uncertainty of their futures. Will Johnny be able to rebuild his life with Chanel, or will his doubts tear them apart forever? Can Tate's surprise invitation lead to something unexpected, or will it backfire in ways no one could predict? And will Beau's fight for survival result in a miracle or a heartbreaking farewell? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: the drama is only getting started, and the emotional stakes will continue to rise. Make sure to tune in next week to Days of Our Lives for more shocking twists, dramatic turns, and heart-wrenching moments. With so many lives hanging in the balance, you won't want to miss a single episode. We'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned. Thank you for joining us here at TV Days Drama Digest, your go-to source for all the hottest spoilers, shocking revelations, and exclusive previews from your favorite soap opera. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.